Hi, I'm Hillary Ziegler, a team leader with Usborne Books and More, and I cannot wait to show you these brand new nonfiction books. How Big Is Our Baby is one of my favorite new books that has just been released. This book is perfect for talking to your kids about what it's going to be like as they become a big brother or sister. So on the first page, that's exactly what it does. It says, congratulations, you're going to have a baby brother or sister. That means that you're going to be a big brother or sister soon. And it talks about what it's going to be like with a new baby in the house. And it talks about how they may be feeling happy, curious, impatient. They may be even feeling worried. Then it talks about no matter what, that mom and dad are still going to love you just as much, even with the baby here. And it makes it really exciting as they learn about the baby, because each month it shows how big the baby is and some of the milestones that the baby is experiencing. So as you read this, like at 2 months, the baby's the size of a jelly bean. And it's going to talk about how the little one has a heartbeat already. And it says, put your hand over your heart and see if you can feel your own heartbeat. So it has like a little action item for them to do on every page as well, which I just thought was so fun. 3 months, the size of an egg. The baby has fingers and toes just like you. How many fingers and toes do you have? And then it goes through and you can see that baby's as big as an eggplant or a cauliflower or a watermelon. And afterwards, it talks about what to expect when the baby comes. That mommy's going to be more tired. That mommy's going to need to pay attention to the baby. That the baby may cry and sleep a lot. It really just walks your child through exactly what to expect before and after the baby is born. We just added volume 3 to the Bear Grylls Survival Skills Handbook series, and this one is great. It talks about extreme environments, winter, summer, and weather watching. And inside the book, you're gonna see so many practical tips for the outdoors, lots of great facts about all of those topics. Campfire cooking, gear and clothing, camping in the summer, camp cooking, what is climate, thunderstorms, coastal climates, dry climates. So every page has little snippets of information. In the back, you can see all of the topics listed. And so this is a great little handbook for your child if they love the outdoors or camping. This new Lift the Flap book, What Are Feelings, is amazing. I love how this book addresses so many of our emotions and helps children express them. So this one says, what are feelings? Feelings are what we all feel inside our bodies and brains when good or bad things happen to us. Can you guess how these animals are feeling today? And you can see like, leave me alone. And so when you open it, it says, I'm very angry. I'll come back later when you've calmed down. I want to sing and dance. I'm so happy. So it's helping your child identify these basic emotions. And then it asks, how do feelings happen? Is it wrong to cry? How many different feelings are there? And you lift the flap to read the answers together. And then it kind of delves into some specific emotions, like what makes us happy, what makes us sad, what makes us angry, why do we worry, what makes us scared, and then how to deal with our feelings. How do you cope when you're feeling sad or angry? And it gives some practical things that you can do. So I really love this new book and how it's going to open up those conversations about talking with your children about their feelings. Our new Lift the Flap Bugs and Butterflies book is really well done. This book has flaps all through the book to engage your children as they're learning. And we do that because they're visually seeing the page, they're hearing it as you read it, and they're physically interacting with the book as they lift these flaps. So it's helping them retain the information because they're using so many parts of their brain at the same time. So these books are great because they have bite-sized chunks of information inside. As you're reading, it's just going to be about that one animal that you have opened the flap for. So it's not this overwhelming, boring textbook type nonfiction book. It's really fun and exciting for your child to open these and read them with you. Your children will love learning about these bugs that are right outside their door as you read this book together. This Real Life Mysteries book is really fun. It goes through lots of different topics that there are unexplained events surrounding. So, hairy, scary creatures, slipping into the past, unidentified flying objects, alien astronauts, curses, ghosts, monsters of the deep, fire from within, astonishing superpowers, strange circles, and the missing lighthouse man. So there's lots of different cases. This one is Bigfoot. The first one featured is Bigfoot, And you read about him on the first page, and then when you turn the page, it has this case file, and it shares whatever evidence that there is about him. Photos, giant footprints, what witnesses have said, the places that they've been supposedly seen. And so then your child gets to kind of figure out if they think that this is real or not, if it's like a conspiracy or if it's something that really happened. And it's just gonna kind of bring up these fun talking points with you about some things like UFOs or aliens, things that your child might not have heard about or learned about in school, but that, you know, kids think are really fascinating. So I love how it really gets them to look at the evidence for themselves and then draw their own conclusions. The last one I want to show you is another book about feelings. This one is all about feelings, and it has a lot more information than the other feelings book that I highlighted. So this one talks about how everyone has feelings, and then it helps your child identify what those feelings are. So instead of just saying, I feel angry, or I feel sad, or I feel scared, it's really identifying even more. Are you frustrated? Are you feeling worried or proud or calm? So as they're reading this book with you, you can talk about body messages and clues, how they're actually feeling. And so like I said, it kind of breaks down like angry and happy, sad and calm, and it really breaks it down into more emotions than just putting that one word on it. This one talks about why we feel the way that we do and how our emotions can change really quickly just with our circumstances. It also gives them some practical tips like take a moment to count or calm down, and then how they can make choices about how they're feeling and how they can help others that maybe are feeling sad or worried or afraid or angry. So this is a great book for talking about feelings with your kids. I hope that you find some amazing books for your family.